Is the Aston over there yours too?
Yeah, we brought that as well.
Can you tell me about that one?
Yeah, that's actually a really cool car. It was owned by one person from New who bought it on the '66 auto show stand in New York at the Coliseum from Rex Woodgate, who was known as the King of Prussia at the time and head of Aston Martin, and he kept it all his life until he passed away. And I guess he called me every year for values and said, can you believe this thing is getting up there in values, and what should I insure it for this year? And every year was the same thing, but I never wanted to buy it because he never really wanted to sell it and said he wanted to keep it his entire life, and one of them was going to win, but he lost out. And when it was sold, I mean, the family came to me and said you would be the one to give it a good new home.
Well, and so is this a car that's for sale, or is this one you're going to keep?
So this one we actually sold about a year ago, and we decided to sympathetically restore the underside but leave a lot of originality, and it'll be seen in Southampton all summer.
Wow.
Car never left New York.
How much of this was actually built by Aston Martin? Who did the shooting brake body?
It was Radford, and the cars were commissioned as standard saloons and then sent out to have the body work done.
How many were made?
6.
That's it. So, but this was on the Aston Martin stand at the New York Auto Show.
He bought it off. It was David Brown's favorite color was Roman purple.
You know,
is that the original paint?
One since, but so many years ago, it's still it's in lacquer, so it still looks original.
Now here's something interesting you probably don't remember, but I do fondly. The first time I've ever been in an old Aston Martin, you took me for a spin. Do you remember?
Probably not.
No, but I didn't think so.
I was always happily giving people rides, and you never know. That's where you get the passion from on occasion.
Exactly, and so it was a right-hand drive DB4
in Mineola.
Yes,
Mineola.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Well,
although you dated me on the Ferrari challenge thing.
I've been at Autosport. I remember you guys telling me that you have a direct link to Aston Martin, and you can basically restore cars right here, fully factory authorized from them with all the parts and everything.
Not factory authorized, but with all the old timers that were still there, we've always had an in with Aston, and it's been part of my life growing up. So I mean, we've had a strong tie with Aston. I mean, we've helped them import a couple of 177s over the years, but I think I was never a franchise kind of guy. I'm more boutique. And
you do some really amazing work. You restore all sorts of great things. I remember seeing a 914 with a 911 engine in it. You're still doing any fun stuff like that?
Man, you're really dating me. That was Gary Cohen's. It was a Burgundy car with a 3-liter SC in it.
Yes.
With injection.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a cool car. I mean, at that point, it was like, you're saying, Gary, why are you putting all this money into a 914? But he says, because I just want to go through the process. And that was the best reason. He was actually an enthusiast in enjoyment.
Didn't Paul Newman own a Beetle with a Porsche engine?
Yeah, 911 engine. We put a 911, a 2.7 liter, and a 356. That was cool.
You Frankensteining anything these days?
I don't know. Is Frankensteining or bespoke? I mean, no. I mean, you don't want to destroy it, but there are plenty of guys who'd hot rod them. Right. Look at California.
Oh no, I think it's wonderful. I'm saying it in a very.
Am I? Yeah, my own 356 got a Polo motor in it and a 5-speed. It's coming out of restoration.
We got to come out and see the place.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're going
to make it happen.
We'd love to have you.
That would be great.
Nice seeing y'all.
It's good to see you. Wait, what do you think of the? What do you think of the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance?
I think it's awesome, and it's close to home. You can have a cup of coffee. It's a nice day. Some great cars up in the area. It's attracting people from all over the country now, which is nice. I think it's an awesome event, and it's very nice that it's not raining today, because I've been here when it has been raining, and it's muddy.
Yes. What about you? How did you get into cars? I've never known that.
My dad was a physician. He was great with people and really didn't put cars back together very well. They were always perfectly manicured, but always missing a couple of parts. So I just kind of did that, and he was running with friends at Jag and Aston Martin and Ferrari in the era, and there were a lot of people who took me in. A lot of really cool mentors, and the stories were true. So a lot of the record books are wrong, but it's been a great ride. Great ride.
Well, thanks so much. It's good to see you.
Nice
We
see
got to
you.
come by.
Nice seeing
It's
you guys.
Autosport Designs out of Long Island. He's Tom Papadopoulos. Enjoy the rest of the show. Good to see you.